It's Crispin here. We're starting a new show after my Will It Mix show dropped with the White Claw and the Watermelon Red Bull. So we are trying today different flavors of mead here, and this was created by my good friend Dylan here.
Yup, that's me.
Just talk about a little bit how the mead process works. What's the difference between this and like regular wine?
Okay, so the mead is made from honey. Wine is made from, like, honestly, like...
grapes.
Yeah, it's just different stuff.
Fermented.
You use different things. This is mainly made from yeast and honey, and to make mead, it's mainly, like, sugar-based. Like, you have to have a lot of sugars for the yeast to start fermenting into alcohol, and you want to do it in a safe way, so you have to have everything sanitized before you even start, because even if like a small bit of bacteria can ruin a whole batch, and it can make you sick and everything. So everything that you see here was made in a sanitized and cleaned environment. I always do that, make sure, because if I'm having people like Crispin here drink this kind of stuff and try it, I don't want him getting sick, and that won't be very good. So
yeah. So we got multiple flavors here. These are all just home blends. Him trying single not barrel batches, but single batches. This is pear. We have apple cinnamon, raspberry, pina colada, and this is blueberry. So I'm gonna take a sample of each of these. I'm probably gonna be kind of drunk by the end of this, but you know that's the name of the game with me. So you know how I do. Alrighty. Taste testing. Let's get it started. Alrighty, so starting with the pear. Do you want me to get you a glass too? Are you gonna try this, or are you?
I mean, yeah, I can try some.
No.
That's why the oldest stuff always tastes the best, and it's the most expensive. So the blueberry, if anything, it's gonna have the best, because the blueberry was the first batch I ever made, and that was more than half a year ago. Probably about 7-8 months ago when I first made the blueberry.
Okay.
So it's been sitting about, we're getting close to almost a year.
So wow, year-old aged mead. That's gonna make one hell of a headline. Crispin tries me year-old aged mead. All right, so we're starting with the pear flavor here. Oh man, I'm excited, but also kind of scared. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Alright, pear. I should probably put some paper towels down on the floor. I'm not very good.
I would clean it now due to the fact of... It'll get super sticky. Yeah, it'll get sticky because it's sugar-based, so it's going to get sticky all the time. Also, it depends on what kind of yeast you use to get a certain alcohol percentage. I myself didn't measure the alcohol percentage within the batches I made, but you can do that. But I didn't do that yet because I made the batch, and it's usually you should do it when like you're making the batch, not when you have it made. So these are called wild card meads. What you get is what you get. I'm just saying, the highest it can go up to is like 12% because of the kind of yeast I use.
Okay. So it's about a 4 Loko, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So starting with the pear here. And also, have you tried to refrigerate these, or like?
No, I actually haven't. Apparently you can refrigerate them, but that also leaves like room. I didn't want to, put it in the refrigerator, because if any live yeast was still possibly in here, I didn't want it turning into a bottle bomb and blowing up in my refrigerator. So if any active fermentation was still in them, I didn't want a sticky mess in my refrigerator,
sure.
And that wouldn't have been good.
Okay.
But these have been sitting for like 2 or 3 months now, and if they would have blown up, they would have blown up by now, and they haven't. So
Okay.
Luckily, that's the case.
Alrighty, so pear mead, let's go. Cheers, brother.
Not bad.
That was fucking incredible.
That's not bad.
No, that was great.
I thought that was going to be
That
worse
makes
than what
me
it was.
so excited to try the rest of them. Oh my god, that makes me so excited.
I thought
That one was like, dude, that is really good. Holy crap.
I thought the pear was going to be the worst because it's not the best looking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, see, it definitely, like, these look more clear than anything, but this is, this has like a foggy yellow. That's fucking crazy, man. That is incredible. That tastes really good. I think I may have a little piece of pear in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably, you most likely
I'm okay
do.
with that. I'm completely okay with that. Alrighty, so pared down.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up for that one.
I like definitely a lot better from when it first tasted.
Was it very like super tart?
It was something different, but it tastes a lot better now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now just take a whiff of it.
This is apple cinnamon, and this right here smells like white girl. Pumpkin spice, my friends. This is incredible. I like it. Alrighty, so apple cinnamon, giving this a go. Was it harder to do some, like, more than, like the pear to apple cinnamon, was it a harder make to get the flavor?
So yes, the apple cinnamon was kind of hard because, excuse me, I had to actually, because like at first it didn't smell like cinnamon. Like I wanted it to have that cinnamon aroma.
Yeah.
But it didn't have it. So what I had to do was actually burn some cinnamon sticks and drop them in during the process.
Toast them first.
Yep. It's not gonna ruin anything during the batch if you add like a little something here and there. But I don't recommend it. But it's not gonna do anything to harm it as long as you're keeping everything clean. So honestly, I think that actually worked because at first it didn't smell like apple cinnamon.
Yeah.
But obviously it does now. But also like each one was individually harder to make. So like the apple cinnamon this one and the apple cinnamon and the pina colada were the hardest to make due to the fact of the inconvenience of this not smelling. And the pina colada, I just had to go through so many fruits, and cracking open a coconut is not the easiest thing when you don't have any tools to do it. So
what'd you use?
I used the end of a screwdriver and my knife. So a pocket knife is not the best thing to open up a coconut with.
That's awesome.
So that's how we do it.
So taste test number 2. This is apple cinnamon. Alrighty, cheers, my brother.
Ooh. Okay, a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah, definitely is cinnamony. It's not like Fireball cinnamon either.
No.
Like it's not like artificial cinnamon. Like it's back of your throat, like tingle. Yeah,
that's not bad.
It's not bad, man. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the pear a little bit more there, but still, apple cinnamon, like it gets where it should be. The flavors are where they should be.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty, so this one right here, raspberry. This is one I'm most excited to try because I want to know what kind of raspberry it is. Because like a raspberry can take on many different flavors. You get like a Nestea raspberry fountain drink. It tastes completely different than like a bottled tea.
So now I actually went to a local market. I think it was like Hometown Market or something like that.
Really?
And yeah, they had organic raspberries to grab. So I was like, I'm grabbing these to get them the best flavor.
Yeah, man. Locally grown, locally made raspberry. We'll see. All right. Cheers, brother.
Ooh, that one's the most sour.
Yeah, that ain't it right there.
Nope. Sometimes, the drier it's gonna taste. It's because I probably put more than enough sugar I should have in it. But that, not there. Okay. But some of these you should probably mix with anyway. So.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're raw dogging this right here.
Yeah.
So.
This is a straight up tasting test.
Yeah.
This is.
Hey, I'm gonna just move on with that one. Then. I'm gonna
Yeah.
move on with that. And the type of friend Dylan is, he won't get offended because he tastes what I tasted, and we both know what it is. That wasn't bad, but it definitely isn't my first choice.
Now, I am just saying, the pina colada is going to taste more like a pineapple.
Okay.
Because that's what was mostly in there,
Yeah,
was the pina colada. Yep. So, because I actually didn't use fresh pineapple, I used canned pineapple because there's more sugars, and the more sugars are good for the yeast, so I have the yeast eat up all that sugar. But also, that means it's possibly going to taste drier. So this might be a little more dry than even the raspberry.
Okay.
So.
Okay. This is something that I wouldn't really expect out of a mead or anything, you know? I mean,
Nope.
Yeah, pina colada is like an exotic flavor, and you know what like artificial pina colada tastes like.
Yeah.
I've drank a lot of coconut liquors and that sort of thing, and drank real pina coladas with cream of coconut. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. But if it's dry, it's dry.
Yeah, I didn't use nothing here is like artificial or anything. I try to use everything real, even any sugar that I put into it. It's all real. So, this isn't actually gonna taste like pina colada, but everything that would be in a pina colada, I try to put into this. So,
my guy, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Cheers.
yup. Like I said, dry.
That one's dry, for sure.
Because of all the sugars, I knew it. Oh man,
that one. Dude, honestly, it doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like something, but it doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like just like liquor.
Yep.
Like not complete liquor, but liquor. You know.
I get a hit of coconut. That's it.
But what we got coming up next is our main event of the evening here: the blueberry. The blueberry has been fermenting the most. He said this is the very first batch he made. So this may be a little bit historic should something come greater with this. The very first bottle of blueberry get to try. Blueberry mead by Shaboy Dylan.
So now I do want to be telling you something. I did back sweeten this with real sugar, okay, which is it's kind of dangerous to do that if you don't know what you're doing. So I use this thing called a pasteurization method. So I pasteurized this, so I fully killed any yeast that were in this bottle. It's all dead, okay? And so I even added more sugar in this, so it tastes more sweet, okay? It's not going to be, it's still going to taste like you're going to taste alcohol, but you're also going to taste the sugar, okay? And originally this was like super sweet, so there wasn't like a crazy flavoring taste for the blueberry.
The blueberry wasn't
But
super deep.
Yeah, you'll hit a hint of it. I also used canned blueberries because of sugar. That's why it's so, dry. But since I back sweetened it, it is no longer dry. And the way I back sweeten it is because I got a pot of water. All right, I put a ceramic plate in the bottom of the pot, and I got the temperature up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit.
And this is important.
Yep.
All of that temperature is very important. It's got to stay between 160 and 180.
Yes.
So it doesn't turn into a bomb.
Yeah,
it doesn't get too hot, it doesn't explode, expand, whatever you want to say.
And you got to keep that for at least 15 minutes because if you just dip it in there for a little bit, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Then you put sugar in here and there's yeast possibly still alive.
Boom.
Boom. Also, if you don't put any ceramic plate or something in the bottom of your pot while it is boiling hot, and you put the bottom of this bottle in that pot, boom. And you don't want that to happen. So that's why you put the ceramic plate, you let it sit in there for a little while, and make sure you have the internal of this strength.
Alrighty. Blueberry mead, the main event. I got out all these shotguns, yeah. Got all these shot glasses out and I'll use two.
Yep, one for each of us. That's what I'm saying.
There we go. Alrighty.
Well,
that smells fucking amazing, man. That smells really good.
it smells even better now that it's back sweetened.
Did you do that like recently, like
Yep,
specifically?
I did it today before I just.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
I did it today before we had any plans. So, I kind of wanted it to be sweeter for this, because I don't want to give a bad flavor. But I do have other bottles with the original taste. I have plenty of I have 4 bottles of the original taste, so we're not missing out if he wants to taste the real taste.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty, brother. Cheers, man.
Yep. It's the sugar. You can taste it.
That one's so much smoother going down. It has no bite to it.
Yep.
None at all.
I think that's because of the sugar I just added into it.
Yeah, completely. That is, yeah, man. I like that one. I still gotta give it to the pear, dude. The pear.
You like the pear?
Oh my god! This right here tastes like it should be
Mhm.
bottled and sold at the state store.
Yep. So the pear is actually I think I have maybe 3 more
Yeah.
full things of the pear. The pina colada is the one I had less of because I put most fruit in it, and it took up a lot of space, and I didn't want a whole bunch of coconut chunks in my drink. So
You gotta strain it real good.
yep,
Yeah.
I had to siphon it actually.
Yeah. So you lose some just
Yep.
doing that.
So
Well, yeah, and there we have it, guys. I learned a little bit of science because my friend Dylan here, and I got a little drink on. We got a little drink on, and it's probably gonna be shitting in the morning because of this.
Yep,
Not even
yep.
gonna lie.
yep.
Because this has real fruit in it, it definitely will go through your digestive tract a lot faster.
Yeah.
Like you drink too much apple juice, it will do it to you. You know, I'm sure the mixture. I have a sensitive stomach, but you
Yeah.
know, that's it's just how we roll. You know, you're at the Freed Mind Society. Alrighty, so I just want to thank my guest Dylan tonight. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me try your goods here. I'm happy to be part of this. You know, we talked about this for a minute now. Do you think you're going to start a business of this any day?
Honestly,
Would you see that on the goal list?
maybe, but the only issue is doing it locally. There's a lot of liquor license areas that are taking up
Yeah.
the liquor license. So
Yeah, there's
Also,
only limited ones you
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
so if I stay local, I most likely wouldn't be able to do it locally because all the liquor licenses are all taken up.
Would you ever be a bootlegger?
Bootlegger?
I mean, basically
I'm
you
already
are,
doing
yeah.
that now.
Alrighty.